Cek yuk malam guys, malam. Kembali lagi sama gue Ilham guys. Kali ini kita main eFootball di tengah malam. Gue tadi kebangun jam 11, jadi kita main bentar guys. Cek. Tes. Oke, suara sudah masuk. Kita mainin football guys ya. Gue lagi mencoba eFootball terus 10 players. Wah, mantap nih. 10 player ini kah? Oke ya. Wah, 500 doang cuy. 10 pemain. Tar ya. Nanti kita coba. Sabar guys. Oke. Let's go. Oke, dapat kontrak. Mana kontraknya? Oh, ini C1. Mama ini nih. Wah, Rooney kek. Dapat Rooney kek. Wah, ada MFC siapa nih? DMF 83. Vincent. Oh, Van Bommel cuy, gigi cuy. Dapat Mark Van Bommel guys. Oke, aggression 80 tapi. High unwavering medium. Oke. Lumayan guys. Wah, striker CF nomor 17. Siapa guys? Wah, aku gak kenal. Oh, mau pay. Striker Brighton guys. Striker Brighton Hove Albion. Oke, ini sepi enak cuy. Kalau sepi gini nggak ada yang nonton. Belum ada yang nonton guys. Kita agak enjoy nih. Oke, Van Bommel. Kita butuh Van Bommel guys. Mana Van Bommel nih, kita naikin, IMF-nya kita ganti. Nah, ini guys, bisa di train kah? Oh bisa cuy. Oke guys, let's go. Uh, Oh kita ini juga deh. Ini guys, skillnya guys, skill training kah? Random aja guys, kita iseng-iseng guys. Oke, lumayan. Booster kah? Booster guys. Oh bisa sih, bisa select nih cuy. Wah defendingnya mantap sih. Breakthrough strength. Nanti dulu lah. Oke guys, oke kita main dulu cuy. Valverde, oh gua akan ke kiri dikit ini. Oke guys. Salah lihat. Nah, let's go ya. Oke. Fitra ya kita main guys.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, this is one of the newer of the major venues here in Sao Paulo, built, of course, in time for 2014. It is the Neoquímica Arena. We're up and running then.
Mark van Bommel is a player who is tailor-made to marshal the midfield, Peter. He's an expert ball winner, and he's keen to stamp his authority very early in any game.
And a whole lot more than that, yeah? We've seen him contribute offensively and in no small measure very often.
And he's got a great range of passing, so whatever he wins back, he'll be spraying it left and right in a hurry. And don't forget, he does have a real howitzer of a strike too.
As England fans will well remember. And the keeper beats it away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Messi. He's a
Oh,
sharp
cak
little
anjir.
ball here. He's having a shot! They've scored!
Well, once more,
Jago guys ini guys.
and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
La Louvière finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso. Fiore. He's cut it out. And the pass is
Ini
intercepted.
terlalu jauh guys.
Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind
no full
is
sih.
filled.
Well, the defence proved
Welcome guys yang
infallible
nonton.
then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Siapapun itu.
Nicely shaped ball.
Jangan lupa subscribe guys.
Schlotterbeck.
Aduh, untung gak kena cuy.
Olivier really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ah, lamaan anjir. Ini Olmo.
Oh, they could break here. The cross.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Hazard. Delivered with swing.
Ish, gak kena cuy.
Valverde. Knocks it into space.
Ah,
That's a fine interception.
aduh guys.
Really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
It's Bebeto. And it's Xabi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alonso. And here's Messi. Hazard. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Aish.
No, I stand corrected. It's a
Enak
corner.
guys.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard. More and more pressure on the ball here. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Bakal
It's an
guys anjay.
imaginative pass. Oh, just a keeper now, and Messi! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
La Louvière are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now Now it's Hazard. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's definitely onside. And the shots!
Anjing, jangan aku dia cuy.
Relentless. Just relentless. And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A case now of complete control. Messi.
Teremos minuto de
And it's
acréscimo.
Messi. And he's managed to get free. Silvestre is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Van Dijk. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Senhoras e senhores, os souvenirs da partida de hoje já estão à venda no saguão do estádio.
And here is the first touch of the second half. La Louvière not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Valverde. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. No, again there's no way through. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Picked out brilliantly. And that is excellently
Alah,
dealt
anjing.
with. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Silvestre. Fiore looking understandably energised after his goal. That's very neat.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir.
Great chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
And it's a poor one. Well, what a waste that one is. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Bebeto. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
Presente na partida de hoje.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Van Bommel gets the foot in and wins the ball. Now there's a fine ball. He's shifted, real chance!
Anjing.
Oh, good finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal.
Dia punya back lagi guys.
High quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Beli back ni.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Camisa 7.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Camisa 18.
Over to the right flank. Hazard has it in a wide position. He is through here.
Anjir, gitu dong masuk cuy.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Kerja bang, besok kerja Bang Jojo. Baru bangun bang. Tadi habis maghrib ketiduran. Mantap Bang Jojo, live streamnya yang nonton banyak 127. GG GG.
Dani Olmo, La Louvière, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next
Kerja
substitution.
besok kerja pagi-pagi. Baru bangun.
Here's Trossard.
Welcome ya Bang Jojo. Nggak tidur Bang Jojo.
That pass isn't the best. La Louvière will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest check. He's rising!
Anjay.
No, it's an
Owen goal dia cuy.
That
Belum juga
cannot
gitu
do
nanti.
anyone. It's
Amin.
truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Let's go guys.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Pinches it off him.
Udah tamat nih.
Well played.
Plan versus zombie.
To the right. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Dani Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable
Panik
matchup.
Vicky.
Just a talking to,
Panik
I
dia
think.
guys.
Yes, it is. Van Bommel. And it's Valverde.
Enggak lagi aja.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Spread it left. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Played out towards the right wing. Could move up a gear here.
Aduh jauh kali
And
guys.
that pass just didn't quite work. Albert Ferrer. Now Fiore. Now it's Messi. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Mukanya mirip Aldi Taher anjay.
Is eyeing up his
Siapa
options
tuh?
in the middle.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
He's having a hit! And he's missed it.
Oh, Van Bommel cepet capek guys.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 14.
Belum bang, masih lama Plan versus zombie bang. Oh iya, kirain gue udah kelar tadi. Gue nonton sekilas doang sih Bang Jojo.
Camisa 13.
Gak nonton sampai habis.
Watkins. And it's Totti.
Tapi moderatornya udah banyak ya. Udah banyak yang
Zabani.
ramein live chat jadinya.
Marquinhos cuts out the pass.
Aman
It's the
tuh
sort of
kalau
situation that they'll want to capitalize on.
yang moderatornya banyak.
Looking to receive
Yang
in
ramein
space.
live chat udah pasti rame tuh.
That is good strength. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Totti. Trossard.
Aduh lama banget.
5 minutes to add. Eze. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Totti. Yamal. And that will be the
Welcome
final
guys ya
act.
yang nonton.
La Louvière
Siapapun kalian,
have very
termasuk Bang
little in the
Jojo,
way of
welcome ya.
excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that
Iseng-iseng
was
guys kita
stunning,
guys.
scintillating.
Apa nih live chatnya? Oh belum all message cuy. Apa nih? Achieve a category of your choice. Apa guys, maksudnya apa? Gak paham gua. Gue butuh back nggak ya? Ini informasi dulu deh, informasi dulu guys. Banyak bocil ngeyel, malas mainnya. Tapi seru bang kalau banyak bocil sebenarnya. Seru karena bisa diajak debat. Tapi gitu giliran ganti game lain tiba-tiba bisa sepi yang nonton. Kita pakai formasi 4-4-2 dah. Gue pakai formasi ini guys, coba guys. Bocil kalau diajak debat seru guys. Seru bang Jojo. Cuma gitu. Kalau udah nggak debat, tiba-tiba hilang, nggak nonton lagi, sepi. Wah, bisa di AMF anjir. Ini apa nih 2? Progression point 2. Apa progression point? 0. Apa guys progression point? Progression point buat apa? Cuy. Oh, Oreli 2. Oreli doang 2. Bang coba tipenya yang arcade buat awal-awal, jangan yang heavy story. Iya kemarin mau nyoba gitu. The Surge tuh kirain game yang nggak terlalu story banget. Nggak taunya susah banget anjay. Gue juga nggak tahu itu stuck game mau diapain. Kalau nggak diselesain gantung, gak enak banget. Gue mau nyelesain game itu di channel ini. Tuh The Surge parah banget, susah banget guys, anjay. Kita coba lagi lah besok The Surge. Gue mau namatin The Surge dah. Stardew tamat kah? Enggak, Stardew ini desanya lagi terisolasi, Bang Jojo. Jalan untuk ke desanya susah, nggak bisa dilalui sama kendaraan. Lagi terisolasi. Jadi nggak bisa dikunjungi dulu desanya. Desanya lagi nggak bisa dikunjungi guys. Stardew. Nanti dilanjutin Stardew. Abis The Surge tapi ya. Abis The Surge. Buset ini 93 semua back gua. Stardew seru sebenarnya Stardew. Cuma grindingnya agak berat sendirian. Kok itu? Oh biarin deh. Nggak apa guys, nggak apa guys. Apa nih koin? Guys lanjut guys, lagi guys. Gue penasaran cuy. Gue nggak pernah menang anjay di liga. Live tengah malam Bang Jojo, coba Bang Jojo. Live jam segini Bang. Siapa tahu ada yang nonton. Atau game yang iseng aja, game susah banget Bang, live jam segini. Apa game yang susah banget? Main ini Bang, main Tekken Bang, Tekken. Tekken PS2. PS2 apa PS3 ya Tekken ya? Gue lupa. Welcome guys ya yang nonton. Kayaknya video gua kekecilan deh. Gua gedein ah. Nah, segini guys. Gedein guys. Biar kelihatan muka gua. Rambutnya acak-acakan guys. Abis bangun tidur coy. Gue masih mau namatin The Surge dulu ya. Rudy sama Prabowo kemana? Tidur dia besok sekolah. Kalau Prabowo tidur, kalau Rudy nggak tahu Rudy. Rudy menemukan channel hidden gem baru kayaknya. Dia habis game Little Nightmare. Valiant Hearts-nya dimainin ngilang si Rudy tuh, nggak tahu tuh. Sibuk dia sekarang, sibuk Rudy. Wah, IMF kita atau TI guys. Let's go ya.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Bang
game
Jojo
yet to
pagi
kick
nggak
off.
kelihatan Bang
The
Jojo.
excitement already palpable.
Belum tidur Bang Jojo.
The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice.
Yes, kita main
There's a
dulu.
real sense of anticipation in the air.
Gue sambil main guys ya. Gak baca chat kalian guys, takut skip.
And that gets things running.
Mark van Bommel is a player who is tailor-made to marshal the midfield, Peter. He's an expert ball winner, and he's keen to stamp his authority very early in any game.
And a whole lot more than that, yeah. We've seen him contribute offensively and in no
Bang,
small
headset
measure.
hybrid
And he's
kagak
got a
coy.
great range of
Oh,
passing,
hybrid.
so
Hybrid
whenever
gimana?
he wins back, he'll be spraying it left and right.
Hybrid
in a
gimana?
hurry. And don't forget, he
Kagak nih,
goes
ada kabelnya tuh.
after a howitzer of
Ada
a strike
kabelnya.
too.
As England fans will
Gak pakai yang
roll
hybrid guys. Kok hybrid sih? Wireless kali. Oh hybrid.
this interception, his positioning
Aduh,
was
jauh kali.
spot on.
Offset. Aduh, nggak offset lagi anjing.
Now he's running away and the shot.
Tunggu Kukurela naik. Turun.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped
Ah,
him dead in
Totti.
his tracks. And this is Royce. He whips it across. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's a pretty loose pass. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Aish. Anjay.
And Dijk
Nah,
to
guys.
emerge with the ball. That's a
Aduh,
contest to keep an
kena
eye
dong.
on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Cakep guys.
Can he finish? Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost
Oh.
anyone.
Enggak, itu buat checking suara in gamenya masuk apa enggak Bang Jojo.
Totti,
Monitor dari HP.
nice bit of skill and he's away. Oh, that's
Aduh, nggak kena
wonderful
lagi.
alertness. La Louvière still
Takutnya
without a
suaranya
single
nggak
shot
masuk.
on target.
Makanya pakai earphone juga, earpod.
That's Simeone. Shevchenko, great shot.
Aduh, kena.
Oh, it's fallen
Aduh.
loose again. Well, now it's a race
Anjay.
to the ball. And it's played in.
Ai.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Dual. Aduh, kena guys.
Van Dijk played up towards the front line. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot.
Anjing lah bola. Tuh,
Oh, Manchester United.
Well, Peter, they're trying to
Nakal
claim
bola,
offside
guys.
here,
Go, guys.
but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
The goal scored for Manchester United after 24 minutes is
Gue nggak bisa anjir main counter attack.
Cristiano
So
Ronaldo.
the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, some tackle that.
Aish,
Out
panik
for a
gue cuy.
throw. Oh, sweet feet. Tries to cross. Oh, what a chance! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Jadi bantai terus
The
gue.
invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Cucurella. Right, Shevchenko. Hazard looking to receive it in space. And he was alert to it. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's beautifully weighted. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. La Louvière are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Where it came from.
Aduh, pojok banget lagi.
Showing great feet there. And he's managed to get free. He's had it taken off him. Totti!
Wah, anjay gue satu situ
That is
guys.
decidedly lacking.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
It's just beyond his reach.
That's good play from him.
Oh, banget anjir.
There will
The
be
movement
one
is slick,
at a
the
time.
speed is slippery, and the finish! And the keeper couldn't
Gak masuk
avoid.
lagi.
Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Can he get it through? And this is Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. But he's well positioned. Shoots! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Looking tidy in possession here. Some really good ball movement. Okazaki. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Totti. And here's Azar. The ball has bounced loose now. Cucurella. Cucurella is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Knocks it out wide. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
And Royce! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And we have our very first corner. La Louvière are looking to go forward now. And Shevchenko. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The
Cute
attendance
ball
for
now,
this
how can he
match
reach
was
it? That is good alertness.
28,599.
Shevchenko currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's having a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their
After
foes.
63 minutes is
And a trademark
Number
move
15.
ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, that's well spotted. Gerrard does well not to be outdone there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the space. Decent chance!
Jadi bantai
Well
cuy.
taken goal. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United are at the peak of their... Tries a shot! And that's a good finish.
Bantai anjay.
They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Tacho can get it clear. Played out wide.
You'd be disappointed with that.
Shevchenko. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Right, Shevchenko. That's been slipped through. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, shooting chance!
Kiprek dirempel
No
anjir.
mistake. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
after 81 minutes.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Substitution on the field.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Number 20.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Coming on the field.
He's made sure that's not getting through.
Mbappe.
Deftly away.
Number 6.
Louviere truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away? Tacho cuts it out. Messi. And he's worked it through. Schlotterbeck makes the interception. Messi. Shot. Big chance! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Dani Olmo.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Simeone proves just a little bit too strong. Vitinha. Messi. Right, Shevchenko. Ball's played through.
Wah, gue tahu
That's
guys.
positional gold, the
Kita salah di mana.
utilization of space.
Azar.
Gue tahu guys,
Referee
gue tahu.
looks at his watch and blows his whistle. La Louvière cannot spin this any other way. They came up. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
Mark van Bommel is a player who is tailor-made to marshal the midfield, Peter. He's an expert ball winner, and he's keen to stamp his authority very early in any game.
And a whole lot more than that, yeah? We've seen him contribute offensively and in no small measure very often.
And he's got a great range of passing, so whatever he wins back, he'll be spraying it left and right in a hurry. And don't forget, he does have a real howitzer of a strike too.
As England fans will well remember. And he was alert to it. He's played it long. Yildiz. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Balde. Menu. Nicely shaped ball. And it's made its way to him. Pinches it off him. Zaire Emery. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Yildiz! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now that's rather hopeful. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
That's going right the way across. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. It's a promising position. And a header! He scored! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
La Louvière have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He has a look up. Yildiz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. That has ended up in no man's land. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Azar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Great ball, and he's in here! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Persib Bandung have their second corner now. Ramiro claims comfortable. La Louvière are looking to go forward now. Here it is, crossed in. Hazard. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It is a corner. Shevchenko! And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Good ball over the top. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's fabulous. Elects to cross. That is a little undercooked. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lewis promptly onto that, and that is that. Pacho. That's destined for the flank.
minutes has been indicated.
Great vision. Cucurella picks it up out wide. Nice interception, well timed.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has been slung wide. And he was quick to react. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker
Substitutions
with a
taking
view
place.
to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Second. Yildiz! And that's a sharp finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Impressive Bandung have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's the keeper's ball. Pacho. Schlotterbeck. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, perfectly measured that. Kusanov. He's through here. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ramiro sends that a long way. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Zaire Emery. Menu. Looking to play him in. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well played, well played. It's their second corner of the game. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Watkins. He's had a
The
shot!
attendance for this match was
Just too high.
29,514. Substitution on the field. Number 11.
La Louvière choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
La Louvière still have the cards to affect this game. Showing great feet there. And he's managed to get free. Played in with purpose. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Molina. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Trossard. Oh, it's Yildiz. Yamal. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cucurella. And it's Zaire Emery. Hazard. Threads one in. Watkins getting forward. Cucurella. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Substitution on the field. Number
La
4,
Louvière have their third
Shevchenko.
corner.
Coming on the field is number 20,
Watkins!
Ferran Torres.
That wasn't the worst effort in the world. La Louvière will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Doué. Played into the box. Keeper's dealt with that. Ah, such a clever touch. Thinks about the shot.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That was good alertness. La Louvière now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Doué. Valde. Gavi. Nice control.
Bandung really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Messi.
Kusanov
Kusanov
has been
calmly
indicated.
anticipates. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Gavi. Now it's Doué. That has not gone well. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. La Louvière did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
And a quick reminder today.
Ya, merah semua anjir. Welcome guys, yang nonton siapa nih? Thank you ya udah nonton.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. And we're underway.
Mark van Bommel is a player who is tailor-made to marshal the midfield, Peter. He's an expert ball winner, and he's keen to stamp his authority very early in any game.
And a whole lot more than that, yeah? We've seen him contribute offensively and in no small measure.
Kena lagi.
And he's got a great range of passing, so whatever he wins back, he'll be spraying it left and right in a hurry. And don't forget, he does have a real howitzer of a strike too.
As England fans will well remember. That looks a good cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. What's going wide left? He's got away. Now the delivery. Van Bommel. Azar. Knocks it into space. Oh no, this does not look good. Shot, surely! Cleared without hesitation. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that could set him on his way.
Tinggi banget ngangkat kakinya.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Here's shoots! Molina. Yildiz. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Yildiz. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Anthony looking to receive it in space. Oh, that was vital. And it's Messi. Look at the space here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He can run onto that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Anjay, masuk sih.
Shoots to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And there is your opener. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Mbappe.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Anthony.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Looking for options for movement. Van Bommel. Almost half an hour in now. Pobega. Tries one from range. Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
That's Shevchenko. And he's got away from him. Played out to the left flank. Hazard has it in a wide position. And that has been cleared. Tries to play it through. That is good strength. La Louvière with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Hazard plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. It's played through for him. And he's managed to get free. It's Kane! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ball's gone out of play. Looking for the run. That's tidy. Played up towards the front line. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. And he is deftly away. No foul, says the referee. Messi tries to thread one through. Somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Nice looking ball. Anthony providing an outlet on that flank. He has kept it out. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello attendees, this
La
is a
Louvière
lost
finding
children's
themselves
announcement.
behind by
Would
just
the
one
father
goal
of a
at the
boy
break.
in a blue hat kindly
It's
make
been
his
a
way
pretty
to the
tepid
information
display.
centre?
They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have to... Real chance! And there's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Can he get on the end of this? Shot a goal!
Anjir lah kipernya anjir.
Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yildiz in acres of space out wide. Van Bommel simply refused to be outdone there. Tries to pass it through. Adrabayo.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! And again! He's kept it out just.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
They've played it short. This looks promising. Ball is over the line.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
60 minutes played. Messi. Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through. That has ended up in no man's land. And he was alert to it. Dani Olmo. And he plays one through. Oh, great chance! And that's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
La Louvière may be down, but not out just yet. It's a searching pass. Coming out.
Number 11, Dani Olmo. Coming on to replace him is number 18.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. La Louvière perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Where it came from. Messi. Now it's Kane. Here's Pobega. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Kane. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? La Louvière really could have done without this.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Hazard.
This for
Coming
genuine
on the field
comfort.
is number 20, Ferran Torres.
Calm
Just
as
like
you
that.
like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Barcelona palpably stronger, better, superior. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's been flattened there. Pobega. Molina just loves to go forward whenever he can. La Louvière will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. That's going to go a long way. That has been cut short. Played out towards the right wing. Not the most accurate pass. Van Bommel. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. Now there's the shot!
Offset anjir.
Kane! Off the scale! A finish right from the top draw!
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
This day becomes
After 82
absolutely
minutes is
perfect! Utterly ideal!
Harry Kane.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Shevchenko.
Peter, they should just
Goes for a shot! And he stuck it away!
Jepret blow on anjir.
How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost.
GG gua kalah. Cok.
This is wonderful front
Gua
foot
kalah
football.
ngaco.
The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team
Gua dibantai,
in
Bang.
every department.
Adrabayo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, what a ball! And that's a dangerous ball. Good read, needed to be.
Gua dibantai, Bang.
Now it's Kane. Looking to play him in. Molina spots it and intercepts.
Iya musiknya yang kayak gini.
Van Bommel.
Ya nggak salah sih.
And here's Watkins.
Bukan musuhnya yang GG bang, gue yang nggak bisa main bang.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Musuhnya biasa aja ini mainnya.
Target. Anthony.
Gue ngerasa tuh sebenarnya gue bisa ngimbangin, tapi kenapa nggak tahu gue kalah ya? Ada apa guys? Gue ngerasa gue harusnya bisa ngimbangin.
That's a decent ball. Good ball, good big chance. Goal!
Musuhnya pakai smart assist anjir.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's in a great position here. Oh, what? And the finish!
Musuhnya pakai smart assist anjir, nggak enak.
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable.
Guys, oke guys. Sudah saatnya kita serius guys. Tren guys. Yang bisa di train siapa guys? Yang bisa di training guys. Ini kipernya kita nggak usah bawa guys. Kipernya bawa sial kipernya. Emil aja Emil. Emil udah nggak bisa di training guys. Oh masih bisa. Oh mentok nih guys. 94. Lumayan. 97 guys. Welcome guys yang nonton.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're up and running.
Mark van Bommel is a player who is tailor-made to marshal the midfield, Peter. He's an expert ball winner, and he's keen to stamp his authority very early in any game.
And a whole lot more than that, yeah. We've seen it contribute offensively and in no small measure very often.
And he's got a great range of passing, so whatever he wins back, he'll be spraying it left and right in a hurry. And don't forget, he does have a real howitzer of a strike too.
As England fans will well remember. And it's Olmo. Van Bommel. What chance, surely! Boy, he struck that clean.
Okay.
La Louvière with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Goes without saying, that was poor. Messi. Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Tries to play it through. And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
There's the shot!
Oke, masuk guys.
Oh, Barcelona! The first significant strike. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough already. Shevchenko shapes to shoot! Dispatched clinically. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Simeone. Great ball if he can get there. There's the header! In he goes again. No, not the best of headers.
Masuk anjir.
Nuno Mendes. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Probing pass. Cucurella is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Molina looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cucurella. O'Reilly is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. O'Reilly gets into a good position. That's really good
Aduh, kena
defending.
lagi.
Barcelona genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability.
Watkins!
Ah,
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Pedri. Aims beyond the defence. Molina gets over and intercepts. Van Bommel. Dani Olmo. Molina. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Shevchenko. That has not gone well.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Van Bommel. And it's Cucurella. O'Reilly is in a really good position out wide. Rodri. Cucurella. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Looking to play him in. Molina goes long. And this is Neymar. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Looking for options for movement. He's had it taken off him. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
La Louvière really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. The second half is up and running.
La Louvière have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Simeone. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Simeone. Simeone. And he's gone backward here. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. O'Reilly! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Big chance!
Allah.
Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Barcelona have their lead. It'll be a throw-in. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the shot! And he has his goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
La Louvière drag themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He won't be happy with that one. Dani Olmo. Well, what about it? La Louvière have come back from the very brink. Now it's Yamal, looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's superb. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's in a good position here. Watkins unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. O'Reilly. Now it's Shevchenko. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Half an hour gone in the second half. In with the challenge. It's a promising position. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, that pass isn't the best. There's a sharp little ball here. Barcelona have it back and can go again. O'Reilly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Cucurella makes the interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence annoyance.
Ah, he made it look.
And the shots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Van Bommel. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. And it's Olmo. Can he get it through?
2 minutos de descuento.
Now, can they get him away? Great vision. Simeone has it in a wide position. That has ended up in no man's land. They'll have to settle for that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but...
Welcome guys, welcome.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Neymar. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Pacho. Hazard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's on it, can he get away? He is through, chance, surely! Goal! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. Van Bommel. Neymar. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And the counter is on. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Messi. That's very neat. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Camavinga. Camavinga.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's Serginho. Watkins. And Shevchenko. Pass is just off target. Serginho. Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar threads one in. That is a great pick out. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Valverde. And this is Messi. Neymar. 15 minutes till half-time. Van Bommel. Dani Olmo. Now it's Watkins. And this is Shevchenko. He's in! What a chance! And he's stuck it away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
Oh, what a mistake! Messi. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Neymar. Now it's Watkins. He's found a way through. That is good strength. Now that's a fine challenge. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. It's to be all square. Brilliant save from Donnarumma.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Watkins. And the shot! Wonderful from Watkins! About as smooth as it gets. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Madrid really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
That's the end of the first 45. High octane,
Welcome, guys.
high tempo, high scoring. That was
Boleh
one
dibantu
half of
subscribe, guys.
football. So there was the first half.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half.
Welcome,
Full of
guys.
action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado
La
por
Louvière,
el
get the
dorsal
second half
23.
started. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi, great vision. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's made its way to him. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cucurella. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. And it's Koundé. Now Neymar. Azar. A probing pass. Oh, well measured. Aldero claims comfortably. Molina. Pacho. And it's Cucurella. Dani Olmo. So we've reached the hour mark. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Van Dijk. Now Van Bommel. Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Dani Olmo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it out wide. Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And that would have been some goal.
Shevchenko clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Shapes to shoot. Oh, what? That's another chance. That has been knocked clear. Spread it left. La Louvière have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Serginho. And it's Azar. Good ball, good take. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Koundé gets over and intercepts.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Messi ventures forward. Oh, played right into his path. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And now they can clear their lines. La Louvière are looking to go forward now. This is a promising build-up. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe!
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's picked his way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's a good ball. There's the shot! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van Bommel. Trossard.
Ya, kelewatan anjay.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. That is good alertness. The end.
Sekali lagi guys, anjay.
A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink.
Hari ini aku akan bermain Minecraft Survival. Kita pun dunia baru. Modnya apa ya? Nah ini apa ya? Apa lagi ya? Oke.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
He's having a shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had.
And the shot! And that's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Baru juga main.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Bayer Leverkusen are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Bayer Leverkusen are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's in on goal, shapes to shoot! Just cruising!
Anjir.
They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will.
There's the shot!
Smart assist bangke.
And they're threatening to fly away here. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Can he finish? Goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Bayer Leverkusen are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Chance to shoot!
Smart assist ngentak shot.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, well played.
La Louvière are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shevchenko. Bullish header! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
La Louvière get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. a brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice.
Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pings in a cross. Chance! And he's missed it.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. And it's hoisted clear. And they're quick to get it back. Molina. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tacho picks it up from the goal kick. Now this could just the keeper in his way. And he shoots! It's a goal!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
La Louvière still making a fight of this. Pacho. Now it's Ferran Torres. Messi. And it's Zaire Emery. Tries to pass it through. And he's definitely... Big chance! Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, played through for the wide man.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Saliba. And Jamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. Van Bommel. And the counter is on. Nicely aimed pass. And he's managed to get free. And for the first half, that is that. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
La Louvière really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Molina running with the ball. Zaire Emery. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar. Now it's Shevchenko. In with the challenge. Jamal looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Zaire Emery. And that is expertly dealt with. Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Jamal. Oh, that's delightful. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Camavinga receives it in a good position here. Corner then. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Saliba. Yamal, and it's Camavinga. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Camavinga. Yamal. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! Neymar. For Messi. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi. Camavinga. Rooney at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. This might spell danger. Dani Olmo. Oh, can they get him away? Real chance! Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's having a goal! Oh, he's hit the bar! Van Bommel. Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Shevchenko. And that has left him in a heap. La Louvière can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Substitution.
Saliba. La Louvière do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that could set him on his way. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And a neat finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
After 75 minutes.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Wayne Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 19, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 25. Substitution in progress.
La Louvière have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Chips it through. Oh, Shevchenko! And that's a tiny finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
The most accurate pass. Camavinga. Chance, surely! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for the run. Rooney. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Eze. Ferran Torres. 5 minutes left on the clock. Spence charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 10.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Number 20, Messi. Coming
It's
on the
Camavinga.
field. Number 30,
He's had a fair tumble under that
Šeško.
challenge.
Number 6.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Rooney having a look. Picked out, brilliant chance for a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. It's made its way to him. He's cut it out. La Louvière have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And it didn't go for a shot! And he stuck it away! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Spence, chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's it. La Louvière suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis.